Hi guys, it's Granny Tana speaking. Welcome to this FS25 news video. The FarmCon 25 has been announced. Okay, we already knew that the FarmCon will be on 5th and 6th of July of 2025. They already told us at the last FarmCon, but now they told us where it is. It is at Lindner, the tractor builder Lindner in Austria. And it's in the small village Kundl. You never heard of Kundl? This very important little village? It's very, very little. And I also never heard about this village before. I think the only importance of this village is that Lindner is located there. And yeah, it is close to Innsbruck, which is a well-known Austrian town, a real town or city. It's a city, I guess. Yeah, so what will I tell and show you in this video? First, I will read the information in text to you that we got from Giants. We don't have a blog article now. I guess when you see this video, this blog article, the official one, will be out already, and then you can order the ticket if you want to come, and I guess you will get more information than I have right now. But I found some information, and because I will show you where this Kundl is and other cities that are close by, and I will tell you about the hotel situation, and then we will have a look at the Lindner website, what it is all about, this Lindner tractors. Okay, so first start with the official information that we got. FarmCon will take place on FarmCon will take place on July the 5th and 6th, 2025 at Lindner's headquarters in Austria, Kundl. Tickets will be available starting December 17th, 2024 at 2 p.m. Central European Time, and every ticket includes a goodie bag. As has been tradition since the first FarmCon in 2016, attendees will have the opportunity to learn more about current and upcoming Farming Simulator 25 projects directly from the developers during stage presentations. Q&A sessions and meetup will also allow for personal conversations with them. A highly limited dinner ticket provides participants with the rare chance to meet the developers in a more personal and exclusive setting over dinner. Stage presentations, factory tour, and tractor driving. Giant Software and Lindner are offering a variety of activities both on and off the stage. Visitors can join factory tours and, if they are quick enough, take a spin on Lindner's iconic red tractors on the test track. At the same time, fans will reconnect with old and new friends or meet some of their favorite creators. And yes, even if you are not German, I guess you are not German. If you would be, you would have watched my German video. And yeah, you will meet some very interesting guys, but it's because it's not only me that will come to FarmCon, who is English speaking, but creators will come from all over the world. And I don't have official confirmation, but from knowing from the last year, I expect FarmerCop, DJ Goham, Mr. Sealy P, Virtual Farmer, and a lot more. Who else? a lot more. And yeah, so you will meet people that came from far away just to meet the farming simulator community, and I'm looking forward to meet them again, because I have met them on the last 3 FarmCons, and it was always wonderful to meet them, and we had so much fun, and every year we have more fun. And a lot of international modders will also come, and there was FarmSim guy. I'm sure he will come, and I don't know whether Arxie will come again from New Zealand, but I think he will be eager to come. He was there the last 2 times. And so if you want to meet your English-speaking creators that you like, then it's a good idea to come to the Austrian FarmCon. And yeah, and you can meet all the stuff from Giants and the German-speaking community. Most of the visitors there will be German-speaking, however, but you will find a lot of people who can speak English. And because a lot of German people can speak English rather okay. And yeah, and people come from all over the world. Therefore, I think it's maybe interesting for you to think about whether you want to come. And so let's first, or no, it's not first, we are in the middle of the video, but let's have a look at where is this Kundl. And here on this map you can see Munich, which is there at the top. This is a big German town, city, and you might have heard about Munich because it's one of the biggest cities in Germany, and it's the southernmost really big city in Germany. And then down here it's rather small compared to Munich, but it's a very important Austrian city. This is Innsbruck. This is not the main city in Austria, but one of the very big cities in Austria. And yeah, Austria has nothing to do with Australia. Sorry that I say it, but I heard that some people, for example, from America, they confuse Austria with Australia. And they are very different. Australia is in the south of the earth and is a whole continent. And Austria is a small country which is located in Europe, in the middle of Europe and south of Germany. And it's in the middle of the Alpine Mountains. That is Austria. And there will be the next FarmCon. And it is rather close to this Innsbruck, which is an iconic, important city of Austria. And when we go closer, we see here is a village, a valley going from Innsbruck along this river here and going also through Kundl, which is here. And the big factory of Lindner is over there. And here is the modern innovation center of Lindner, close to the river Inn, and there is also a highway. So here this is. There, and it's rather new. They built it in 2014. We will have a look at it. And there will be the FarmCon. And about hotels in the region. This is a holiday region, and it's important to know that it is like that because of two reasons. One, about the the hotels, and other, it is very beautiful there with all the mountains, and it's really bucolic there, maybe not directly at the highway, but the overall landscape is wonderful. And if you come and you maybe have some more time to bring, then just come a little bit earlier or stay a little bit longer and use it to make holiday in this wonderful area, because it's really, really, really nice there. I haven't been there directly, but I know the Alpine regions, and everywhere it's just wonderful. So now about the hotel situation. In the whole region, there are a bazillion of hotels, and smaller and bigger ones, bed and breakfast and holiday homes and whatsoever. But as it is a holiday region, a lot of them are already booked out from people who make holidays there. And in Kundl itself, there are only very few, very small hotels. So I guess even now it won't be possible to find affordable hotel room directly in Kundl. Maybe if you're lucky, but it will be difficult. And yeah, so I already booked some things together with my American creator friends, and it's quite a way off. So we have to drive for half an hour. And so if you decide to come, you might only find a hotel where you have to drive quite a while. So yeah, then when you know this, you can take this into consideration, and you're not shocked why you don't find anything directly at Kundl. So maybe you'll find something somewhere in these mountains here, some very nice, cute alpine hotels. There are really lots of them. Okay, so how to come there? It depends on from where you come and how you come. So if you have to fly in, I guess most people who use an airplane will come to Munich and then maybe rent a car, and then you could either take this highway number 8 and go through the village, or you go through the mountains, but I think it's more easy to go by highway. And there will be trains as well, but as it is a different country, you go from Germany to Austria, it might be a little bit difficult with the train. And that was one reason why I personally decided to go by car, even if it's even a longer distance than the last times for me. But the train connection from my home to there was so difficult and annoying that I thought, okay, I drive through the Alps, I drive through Switzerland, and then Liechtenstein, and then Austria, and I come from the back. And I will take 2 days to drive, because this will be an interesting, exhausting, and very wonderful trip, and I will sleep somewhere here around in Liechtenstein, because I come from this area here, close to Freiburg im Breisgau. Yeah. And for me, it's a long trip. Others, they just drive. They start driving in the morning and they are still happy after they reach Kundl. But I'm not such a long distance driver. Okay, that's about where it is, in which region it is. You can see all those mountains with snow on top. It's really wonderful there. So now about Lindner tractors. And we had them in the game for quite a while already. And especially when we got the Alpine pack with Erlengrad, we had a lot of Lindners and even this cute little truck. But right now in FS25 we only have one Lindner tractor, the 130. And yeah, maybe they thought, okay, we put only one Lindner tractor into the game, and then when we have the FarmCon we will release some more tractors, because usually we get some tractors for the game when we have the FarmCon. And yeah, that's a little solace for the people who can't come, and a happy reminder for all people who can come. And here you see the landscape. Okay, maybe you see the tractor, but I see the landscape. I see these wonderful mountains, and it's really fantastic. But I also see the tractor. And this is the Lindtruck 70. So it's a smaller one than that what we already have in the game. This is the one we have. This is the biggest tractor. So Lindner has more smaller tractors, and lots of their tractors are a little bit low, that they don't tip so easy when they drive on them in the mountains. And yeah, that's a speciality, that they're really good to use in alpine regions. Even if you're not in the Alps, but in a different mountain area, then a Lindtruck tractor would be a good idea. Yeah, and here is this little truck. Right now we don't have it, we have a different one, but maybe we get it. Would be nice. And then we have this innovation center, and here it is. And I think they had a happening going on when they made this photograph. And when we are there, I guess there will be tractors standing all around, but not so many, because we need the place to have our food trucks and sit around and talk and meet each other and so. Yeah, but it's quite an impressive building, I think. And here they also have a museum. I always like the museums at the FarmCon locations, because then you can see their old tractors. And here we have a picture gallery, and with only 3 images. Here we see the big hall. And right now here they have tables and chairs, but I guess for us it will be like usual, with a lot of chairs, and then we are all sitting there and watching at the stage, and they tell us about the upcoming British DLC for autumn. This is how it is usually. They always talk about the next upcoming big thing that comes in November usually. Yeah. And about other stuff as well. So they talk about quite a lot of stuff in different presentations. Here, a happy guy, and here, yeah, this will be more like the setting with chairs all in this direction, and then someone standing on the stage and telling us about the upcoming fantastic new map and so. Okay, and here we have the history of Lindner. And maybe you wonder why this is in German. They also have an English history page, but this is very short. It's only this little thing. And all the whole history is missing on the English page. And therefore, I show you some parts of the German page. You can see the images, and I tell you what you see on the images. And here they write about Hermann Lindner And he, in their family, he was born very close to Kundl in a neighboring village, and there were 13 kids. And here they write 15-köpfig, that means the parents and 13 kids are 15. And they were alpine farmers. That means they had a lot of meadows and cows and so. Yeah, and then he was really good at building machines, and then they gave him the title engineer. Usually you do study it and then you get it, but he learned it just by himself, and because he was so good, someone thought, okay, you are so awesome, and therefore you get the title engineer. Yeah, why not? And here, after the war, he rented a little workshop and started to build those saws to cut wood. And here we already see a tractor. This is the first tractor that he built. And look, it is so awesome. And then the tractors became better and better, and now he already has a really big factory for this time, really big. It looks so different than a modern tractor factory, but it's impressive. Starting from this very small rented workshop, he must have been really good. And then he died in 1957. But it was not the end of Lindner tractors. They went on. His sons worked on. Yeah, and then here we see another new tractor, and even more. And here, when this tractor was brand new, I was already 1 year old. And I can hardly imagine that those very, very old-fashioned tractors here, like that they were the newest stuff when I was a baby. And I remember those tractors, but they were always rather old tractors for me. The new tractors were those more in this style, and then with a cabin and so. Because when I was a baby, I didn't watch tractors very strong. At least I don't remember it. Yeah, and then when I was at school first, they already had this little truck. And I find it impressive because it looks nearly the same as it looks today. Yeah, and then they were building, and the tractors got more and more squarish and edgy. Here a lot of cute little tractors, and then even more edgy, because that was the style then. Here you see all those old-fashioned tractors, but then I think rather soon they became round. And even now they are rather round, those Lindner tractors. And they always have those small mini trucks as well. And here it is from 1999, and the tractor already looks rather similar to a modern tractor. It's not exactly like the modern tractors, but for my eyes I would say, oh yes, it's quite modern. And it's already 25 years old. So not so modern after all. And then it goes on and on. And let's here, look what impressive building here. And then in 2014, here we see the Alp Mountains, and 2014, here we see this Innovation Center. And here back to the roots. And then maybe in 2025 they make another history entry and they write, oh, in 2025 a whole bunch of people came together with giant software and the whole village was full of people and partying for days. And I don't know whether they would write such a thing in their enterprise history, but I think the village will be completely overwhelmed by us, like it happened in Marktoberdorf last year and Lauingen the year before. It was always like a flood when we came to celebrate our FarmCon. So that's about it. Write it in the comments below whether you come. I would really be happy if you would come, and if you can make it possible, I can tell you from my experience, it is really a wonderful experience. Usually I don't go to events where there are such a lot of people, but to meet all those farming simulator enthusiasts, it's wonderful. It's really a fantastic experience. Okay, so when they tell us more about what we can expect, all those presentations and such, I will tell you, I will make videos about it. And when we have the FarmCon, I will make videos about it too, for sure. And that's it for today. If you want to buy FS25 or a DLC, feel free to use my code OMATANA. You'll find the link for the PC version in the video description. It doesn't cost you anything extra and supports me a lot. Now I wish you a wonderful day, thank you for watching and all the best till next time. Tschüss!